So, ladies and gentlemen, let us go to the next session. Management strategy. Every management need to have a strategy for the digital transformation or a business. Okay, so I take this word and continue. Our next session is a business excellence for manufacturing firms through strategy management. So this is the topic what we are going to discuss today. So I would like to introduce. I'm Sheikh Abdul Khader, CEO of Data Labs India. So we help organizations with our products and services. So our products include strategy management solution, business excellence solution, and also manufacturing execution software. Okay. So with me, I have Ms. Jyothsna, consultant for strategy management, and she will talk about strategy management today. I'll give some briefing about the topic, and then maybe she give a good demonstration about the business excellence software. Okay. So let me share my screen, and let me share screen. Jyothsna, if you would like to introduce yourself, you can do that before I start screen sharing.
Hello, sir. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Mhm.
So, first of all, good afternoon to everyone. So, this is Jyothsna. I'm working here as a fruiStrategy consultant. I'm with Data Labs India since 10 years. I have started my career here from here itself as a business analyst. I worked on the budgeting, forecasting, and planning modules. I worked as a business analyst for them. After later on, I moved to the current role like as a true strategy consultant. And thank you for this opportunity to present this session uh, along with Mr. Sheikh Abdul Qadir. Thank you.
Welcome, Jyothsna. Thank you very much. Let us take up the presentation. I'll quickly give the overview, and then Ms. Jyothsna will take us through the solution. Okay, so let me share my screen. Correct? Can tell me if you are able to see the screen.
Yeah, we are able to see the screen, sir.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us talk about a balance scorecard for manufacturing companies. And so, what is the strategy? To start a discussion, what is a strategy? Okay. So, strategy means what do you mean by strategy is what is our current situation, where we want to go, and how we reach there. So, if you are able to answer these three questions, that means you do have your strategy. Okay. So what happens if you don't have a proper strategy in place? So you will be doing a reactive mode majority of time. Okay, so you will be doing a reactive mode, and also you will be wasting resources. So sometimes you spend and you don't get results. So this is exactly what will happen if you don't have strategy. If you have strategy, proper strategy in place, what happens is you will have the strategy will become your competitive advantage. So you work on it, and then also you can think about the long term, as rightly said Balakrishnan. So you need to have a plan so that you can adopt it year by year, and then you achieve what exactly you are willing to achieve over a period of time. Okay, so this is how it is. What about the balance scorecard? Balance scorecard is like a one very simple explanation is having idea of only financial outcomes is not enough. Sometimes the company is doing very nicely in finance and very good, giving very good results, but it may not be sustainable. Okay, so to have a sustainable performance, so organizations need to have a financial objectives and their KPIs. Of course, we'll talk more about it. Then what the customer perspective, how the organization get value to the customer, and then internal processes means everything in the company should support the customer perspective, customer objectives, and your entire organization, the people, the structure, everything should be we call this as a learning and growth perspective, should be supporting your internal processes. Okay. So that's how the balance scorecard take place. So when you talk about balance scorecard, it's a set of basically strategic objectives So each strategic objective will have a measure, and this measure, if you want to close the gaps, you need to have a target, and then you need to know exactly what are the actuals. So that's how it is. So if you have any gap, so this gap will not be closed automatically. This gap will be closed by strategic initiatives or a projects. Okay. So for this, each project you need funds. So you need to put specifically, otherwise your gaps will not be closed. And then this is one of the most important thing is each strategic initiative or strategic measure or objectives need to have a owner. If you don't have owners, what happens is it will not get executed, and you cannot even identify why we did not, why we failed. So that's how it is. So there is a methodology called execution premium, XPP. It's a balanced scorecard approach by Dr. Kaplan and Dr. Norton. Very successful methodology. It's very simple also. It's very easy to understand. So in this six-step approach, what it shows is you need to have a strategy first. So develop strategy. So in that strategy, you have a mission, vision, values, perform strategic analysis, and formulate the strategies. And also you plan it. We talk more about it, and then translate the strategy. Just having a strategy in place is not enough. So this strategy needs to be translated into operational terms. So that means to do the strategy translation, you have something called strategy maps, strategy themes. Okay. So and then you have strategic objectives, measures, targets, then initiatives. And then for that to execute these initiatives, you need to have budget, funds, likewise. So this is the translating the strategy. Now, to execute this translated strategy, you need to align the organization. Okay. So aligning organizations means if you have a multiple business units, multiple departments, so everything need to be aligned. This is very easy to say, but in reality, it's not easy. So you have a multiple business units. You need to align to the corporate strategy, corporate business, and then you also need to align your customers, your partners like vendors or somebody, and also you need to align with your board. So that's how the alignment take place. And then you connect this to your operations, day-to-day operations. How you connect this to day-to-day operations is to connecting through sales and operations planning, detail operations planning. But all the things, whatever you do in the organization is to connect it to the strategy, align to the strategy. Finally, you execute operations, you do your day-to-day job properly, but those are aligned to the strategy. You are not doing anything which is not aligned to the strategy. Okay. And most important thing is you need to review. So monthly review process. So it includes your strategy reviews, your operational reviews, and take actions. When you do the reviews, what happens is, yes, we have a meeting, but one of the most important thing in the meetings or reviews is you need to communicate very well, and also you need to come up with the actions. So those actions need to be listed down and make sure that these actions are executed. Okay, that's how it is. And then all you do all those things, but if you don't test and adopt, then what happens is maybe you are doing a wrong strategy. Okay, so this test and adopt help you to make sure that are you really achieving results what you have planned here, or maybe there is some deviation. So now here emerging strategies we talk about. So when there is any change in the trend or whatever, in the scenario in the business, so you correct it and this cycle flows, and then the planning engine stays in the middle, the strategy planning and operations planning kind of. So this is the balance scorecard approach. Okay. So one important terminology is a strategy map. So this strategy map tell you what really you're going to do in the organization. So here, when you talk about financial perspective, you what you want to achieve from the financial point of view. You want to grow revenues, you want to reduce costs, you want to increase asset utilization, you want to enhance customer value. All those things you can do it. This is a typical strategy map. It is not required that all the things are required for your organization. So whatever required objectives for you have to be taken. It's not required that you need to take everything. You have whatever value you are creating to the customer, you have to take it, especially in the customer perspective. So you have like you may compete on price, quality, availability, selection, functionality, service, partnership, and brand, whatever you do it. But you don't have to compete with your competitors on everything. Okay, you have to compete whatever you are doing good, and then rest you need to meet the requirement. Okay, that's how it is. Then the your internal processes, which is like a procurement, manufacturing, supply chain, the delivery, customer service, and innovation, all those things, you need to really align to the organization. You need to align to the you need all these things need to be delivering the value to customer perspective. Now if you want to do all these things, but if you don't focus on human capital or information capital or organizational capital, you have a problem. So make sure that these human information and organizational capabilities or capitals are taken care properly so that they drive internal process, customer and financial things. Okay, this is an example how this strategic objective is driven. So this objective can be measured by KPI measure, and then for each KPI you need to have a target. The gap will be there. This gap will be closed by initiative, and then there will be owners for this. Okay, this is a typical balance scorecard look like. So you have a strategy map here, and then objectives, measures, target, and initiatives. This is one area where, and one important thing is one more feature is like a value gap analysis. So if you have a plan, and then with the current capability, you cannot achieve all in future for next year, 2 years, 3 years. So what is the gap and how you close the gap? That is the essence of strategy. Okay, likewise. So this is the gap what we have, and then each gap will be closed by some particular strategic objective or strategic initiative. Okay, and your strategy map also supports what are the key business processes which are very important to achieve your strategic results, and this will be connected to your business process management. So when you focus business process management or business process optimization in your manufacturing organizations, not all processes are having the same equal weightage or importance. Now you need to see which process is really more valuable from the strategy point of view, and make sure that you achieve the excellence in that particular business process. Okay, so some processes may not be so important, but you can have some kind of inefficiencies there, but the priority should be the most important process which is really aligned to the strategy. Some processes which are not really aligned to the strategy, but you need to have it, just meet the requirement, don't try to invest as a priority. Okay, so now how fruiStrategy help you is, fruiStrategy help you to grow your business. How? So this is, you can do a planning and goal setting for next 3 to 5 years. So you can do external, internal analysis, assessments, and then build scenarios. You can also align. You can also do strategy formulation for this. Like you can achieve what is the value proposition you are going to give to your customer, and then how you do the strategy plan. So with this, you have your strong strategy plan to achieve what you are expecting. If you want to achieve that, you need to align the whole organization. This is one of the most important point what we are talking about. So completely aligning the organization includes your business processes, your technology, your projects, your people and culture. Okay, so if you see here, your people and culture needs to be aligned. Of course, your risk and compliances and budget also need to be aligned to that. So once you have that, so you need to execute. So execution is aligned to strategy. You know what where we are going, and then you do it, and then you measure it, you report it, you review. Okay. If there is some gap in the execution, you close it properly by the strategy reviews and actions. You take actions and then you close this. While doing this, there is a lot of change required in the organization in form of culture. You manage the change. If you do all those things, you come up with a growth whatever your intent in the planning and goal setting, so you achieve. Then you also measure it. So how your growth you are assessing from the organizational capability point of view or reports or whatever. So now through strategy, your business, your way, do the exactly help you to do this. Of course it will not do it for you, you have to do it yourself. but it will help you to do all those steps. Okay. So in detail, this slides talk about in detail, step by step, what it does, but I will not read that to you. So here you do the strategy analysis, positioning and formulation, activities and capabilities required, planning, translation. Okay. So this is something which you do it to achieve your business growth. What we do in the Data Labs India is, so first thing what we do is we support organizations for the business growth through strategy. We help organizations to achieve manufacturing excellence through our manufacturing suite, which includes MES, IT and OT integrations, and also ERP. Then supply chain excellence. So warehousing, transportation, and fleet, and supply chain network or control tower. So all the things required for a particular manufacturing organization to achieve business excellence is supported by us. So this is an alignment view. Your corporate unit has to be aligned to the business units kind of thing. Okay. And this is the OKRs, Hoshin country, and you will have a fantastic dashboards. But these dashboards are aligned to strategy. You are not measuring whatever feels good. Many people, what they do is they try to connect to the directly machines, get the data, and they, they give some very nice dashboards, but you are not going to use that. Okay. So, and what we help you is we help you in fixing the strategy, we help you to implement solution and also manage your strategy and performance office. Okay, because it's not easy to get a very good skilled resource for the business excellence or strategy management. So we have a shared way to do like a remote center of excellence that can be used. So now with that, I ask Ms. Jyothsna to give a good demonstration about the solution. Okay, I will stop screen sharing. If there is any question, please feel free. Okay, so over to you, Jyothsna. If you are able to hear me.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, Jyothsna, you can explain the flu strategy tool to the audience.
Sure, sir.
Yeah,
Let me share my screen first. Are you able to see my screen now, sir?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
confirm it.
yes, yeah, 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 yes, yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for the given opportunity to present this. This is the Brew Strategy homepage. This is the landing page. So basically, this is the administrator view. Here we are seeing the all the modules what we have in Flow Strategy. So I just want to explain about the Flow Strategy today. These are all the modules. I'll give one short introduction about each module now, and then I will take you through the one by one, that from the dashboards to the real execution, and then the business excellence. So here the first module is the strategy analysis. So where we can evaluate our current position and then plan for the future success. And we have the modules called BSc and then OKR. So these modules we can use to execute the strategy, to execute your long-term goals. So we can prefer the balanced scorecard. Okay. And next we have the enterprise PMO. So where we can maintain all the portfolios, programs, and then initiatives and everything. And we have the people performance module. So this is completely related to HR module. This can work as in two ways. One, it can work as standalone, and second thing, here the individual and then team level objectives can contribute their performance to achieve the organizational level goals and everything. And we have the business process module we have, which is the supporting module, and this is very helpful for the manufacturing industries. So they have uh, their business processes, and then they can maintain methodologies and everything. So that we can cover here. And we have the risk and compliances modules. So where we can maintain all the organizational level risks and compliances and everything. And we have the budgeting module. So this for the manufacturing companies, it can be helpful. So here we can maintain all the capex values and then opex values and everything. Okay, and finally we can generate the financial statements also in this module. And we have the organizational assessment, so where we can do the assessments like ESG, OHA, and then SFO. And we have the additional module like CRI also we have. So for any kind of assessments, we can use that and we can do the assessments for that. And performance reporting module we have. So here we can see all the scorecards, scores, reports, and dashboards and everything. And one of the most important module called OSM we have. So the OSM manager can handle all monthly performances and everything here. With this module, they can send the reminders to get the updates, monthly updates for the measures, initiatives, and everything. And we have the integrations also. And the next, the main add-on is the AI Explorer. So it can help us to do the analysis, and also it will provide the performance insights and recommend actions also with our scorecard related data and everything. So the AI module is we integrated on top of each module. Okay, so I'll just start with the dashboards first. So let me navigate to there. So in the dashboards, so once again, sir, have opened this application few minutes back. Let me restart it once.
Okay.
Are you able to see my screen now, sir? Sorry, there is some internet issue.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Jyothsna, please.
Yeah, okay. So first I would like to show the scorecard dashboard. So where you can see all your translated strategy into the measurable actions across the four perspectives. Usually the perspectives can vary, depends on the industry and their strategy type. So here we can see all the scorecard related perspectives by each panel wise. So in this dashboard, you can see for the financial perspective, what are the measures you have defined and who is the responsible persons, and what are the measures and their targets. For the chosen month, what is the action actuals and the performance, and also the status, trend, everything. The scores will be we can able to see here. And for the against each objective, we can see the performance scores also. At the perspective level, the system can provide by accumulating and weighted averaging all the scores of objective.
Jyothsna, can you make sure that your screen is shared once again, please?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Try to share the screen now,
Let
please.
me reshare once. Sir, I'm getting the message like you have removed from the stream, so that's
Okay.
why it is unable to.
Yeah, Jyoti, please add to the stage. Yeah, now we can see.
Yeah. Okay.
Go to the window. Yeah. Yes, please.
Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
please
this is
go.
the card dashboard. So where you can see all your translated strategic objectives here. So here you can see all the panels related to your focus areas. So each in each panel you can see your strategic objectives and their measures, targets, what we fixed to achieve our strategy. So whatever the targets we fixed for the measures, we can see that numbers and the actual numbers, performances and the status, and comparing to the last months of performance for this measure, we will get the trends as well. Okay, so like way for the each objective also we can see the score, the performance scores and everything, and the system can calculate the perspective level scores as well here. So like way by accumulating all the scores of each perspective, you will see the scorecard scores and everything here. So in this dashboard you can see all the level 2 measures as well, along with their targets, actual performances and everything. The parent and child relationship we can see in this dashboard like this way. Okay, so the next dashboard, I would like to show you that the strategy map, where we can visually see our organization strategy. So the flow strategy, it can provide visual representation of your strategic objectives here. So what are the focus areas you have? That means the perspectives. These we can see for each perspective wise. What are the strategic objectives you have defined? So all we adjusted like this. This is a user friendly dashboard. You can navigate and then you can present your dashboard as you expected. So here we can see all the objectives with their cause and effect relationships and everything. Okay, so here we have all the drill down options to from in this map. So if you want to see the connected objectives and their measures and scores, so if you choose any one objective, so in left side you can see for the current month, whatever the month we have chosen, for that month, what is the scorecard performance? For the chosen objective, what is the performance for that objective? And the connected measures, initiatives, and risks, everything we can able to see here. And also, if this strategic objective linked to the human resources, the personal individual objectives and then team objectives, if there is any linked, so that performances also we can able to see here like this way. And if any business processes are linked, so that performances and then the linked list of performance, the business processes also we can able to see here. And for this objective, if you have mapped and also this strategic objective, if you are you are maintaining this objective to achieve any strategic revenue or something, also that to to achieve which product group revenue amount you are doing this initial the objective, that also you can able to see here. Along with this, there is a drill down option also if there is. So if you want to see any particular measure or any objective performances from here itself, we no need to navigate enter the system. So from here itself, if you double click on it, so it will take you to the next screen. There you can see the performances and everything. So we no need to choose again everything. So the system can automatically read the details and all. So here the system can display all the details, whatever the connected details we have for this objective. Here there is an option to see the performances, the connected measures and then initiatives. So if you have any doubt about it, about this measure performance and everything, you just click on here. So it will take you to the measure data in this pro strategy application. So the drill down option from for all the story screens, there is a drill down option. So you can directly navigate from there itself. See here, there is no we no need to choose again the details and everything. The system can automatically populate and everything here. So here you can see your actual values, target values if you have any doubts about it. So you can choose that. And if you want to give any performance insights or any recommended actions to improve this performance and everything, there is a recommended actions panel we have. So here you can insert your comment and everything. And if you want to communicate with the responsible persons, we have the mail icon. Okay, if you click on it, it will take you to the communication screen and it directly send this recommend actions to the these people to take the actions from the next ones. So like way here we have the all the drill down options, and if you want to see any particular measure initiative performances also, from here also you can navigate that. So like way we have the all the options from here itself. So this is all about the strategy map what we have in Flow Strategy. So like way we have the uh, balancer scorecard dashboard we have, and then measure dashboard also we have. So in this measure dashboard, you can see all the uh, measures, whatever we have the measures. So you can see all the individual measure wise performances from here itself. Okay, if you want to compare with the last month actuals and targets, there is a scope also. So you can compare like this way. So this gauge, in this gauge, you can see what is the performance of this particular measure and what is the status of it, what is the polarity you have fixed it, what is the trend of it. So everything, the details we can able to see here like this way. Okay. So like way we have the another dashboard called initiative performance. Here you can monitor uh, your ongoing initiatives. So in this initiative dashboard, you can see the scorecard level to come to achieve our action plans. I mean, whatever the targets if you want to achieve. So for that we take up some initiatives, right? So for the initiatives, what are the initiatives we fixed at the scorecard level? All the list of initiatives we can see here. So for them, initially we can see all the cumulated initiative performances, the project performance, and what is your planned the schedule performance what we have, and it is related to the budget, how much budget we allocated, how much we utilized, what remaining budget we have. So everything we can able to see like this way, and you can compare so the month on month performances and the budget, how much budget you have utilized in month on month, everything we can see like this way. So like way we have the initiative dashboard, and also we have the measure sorry, the BSc performance also we have. So in this BSc performance dashboard, you can see all the objectives current year versus last year performances, whatever we have defined, and then what the strategic objectives we mentioned for the organization, for example for the manufacturing industry. So for the all the objectives, what is the current performance and the perspective performances, current year scorecard performances for each objective wise, the current year versus last year performances also we can able to see like this way. So everything can be visually displayed in this module. Okay, so like we have the number of dashboards actually. So I just now I just want to show you the master setup in the balance scorecard just for the 2 minutes. Later I will show the people model and everything. Okay. So in the BSc model, so whenever we translate our strategy, so we need to define the focus areas, strategic objectives, and their measures and everything, right? So the flow strategy, in the flow strategy, we have those areas to define the all the masters here. So here you can name your strategy, and you can define your perspectives where the business areas you are focusing, and also you can define your strategic themes in manufacturing industry. Most of the industries they can definitely maintain the strategic themes to achieve their goals and everything. And we have the strategic objectives. So in this strategic objectives, this is the main one. So from here the balance scorecard will start actually. So here you can define all your strategic objectives related to your strategy what we are focusing on. So the cause and effect. So if anything happened in one objective, so which objectives are affecting, so that links also you can maintain here. And the impact levels, the hypothesis, the details, everything related to the objective, we can maintain that. And as per the priority and then importance of objective, you can define your weightages and all. So like way we can maintain these strategic objectives. And the next one, the most important screen we have called measure library. In this measure screen, you can define all your measure measure details, how the measure is behaving. So those details you can maintain here. The parent of measure, their weightages, how the polarity must be, whether you are expecting this performance in high or low or range. Are you considering the performance or absolute or any binary kind of things? The status ranges, everything in the yearly consolidation criteria, how the value you are expecting by accumulating, or else if you want to average this value. So those kind of details and everything we can maintain here. So to achieve these strategic objectives, um, to achieve these strategic objectives, we need to do some certain projects. So that is nothing but here we call it as the initiatives. So in these initiatives, you can maintain all the initiative related information, like when you are going to start, who is the responsible person, so what are the expected project risks you have. Okay, so what are the benefits you are expecting from these initiatives. So those kind of details, everything, how much budget you are allocating, the details, everything we can maintain here. So for these initiatives, we need to have some steps. To complete any initiative, there must be some actions we need to have. So in this activities and milestones, we can add all those things. And what are the subtasks we have? So how what are the deliverables you are expecting by completing this milestone or activity? Such kind of details, the responsible person details, everything we can maintain here. So once we have done this, we have the grid actually, so visually represent that. So which objective this initiative is driving. So this kind of information, everything we can see in this chart.
So we
So
have
like
five
way we
more
have the
minutes,
Gantt.
Jyothsna. So you try to cover up things in 5 minutes, huh?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay.
So for these initiatives, whatever we masters we have set up, so month on month we can update the performances here. Okay, so like way for the objectives, measures, and then initiatives, we can update the monthly performances. And we have the communication option also from here, so we can communicate with the people and everything. If you take the initiative story, so in this initiative story, you can update all uh, the expenses, how much you have spent on this month. So how many milestones or how much task you have completed, those kind of details and everything we can complete it. We can update here. And if you have any project risks or issue logs, if any risks occur during the project, so that information and everything also we can maintain here. So if you want to provide any recommended actions or any performance insight, if you want to maintain that scope also we have. And the next thing I just want to touch the OSM module. So where the OSM manager can send the reminders and the updates, where from where they can request the performance updates and everything. So this is strategy execution. This one. So from this screen, usually from the screen we can the reminders to the users to update the performance values and everything. Uh, every employee no need to have the user in this application. So from this screen we just send the mails to them, so they can receive one URL. From there they can update the performances and everything. So whenever the manager comes to this screen, so they can able to see how many measures are updated, how many not yet updated. So for them they can send the reminders from here itself also. So like way the OSM we built for the measures, objectives, themes, and everything. Like way for the initiatives, OKR modules, wherever we need the monthly performances and all, the OSM is built on that. Okay, built for that. So this is all about the OSM, what we have. And the next thing, uh, I just want to show you the AI layer. I just want to show you that. So this is the AI module. Usually, the CEO he can't able to communicate each employee one by one, right? So for them, we have the interview chart, but here we can add all our questionnaires. So we can send the link to the employees. So from there, they can do their I mean they'll answer their the CEO assessment questionnaires. So the screen will be like this actually. So the question it can be like this. So the question will be play like this. So they can give their answers by click on the record option and everything. So however how many questions we are uploaded. So whenever we click on it, the questions may vary like this. Okay, they can record all their questionnaires. Finally, all the questionnaires, whatever the answers the employees are provided, that can be uh, downloaded as a report format and everything. So in this AI, we have the analysis and analysis by ESM, analysis by AI. So these modules we have here. So in this analysis module, we have the pestle, porters, four corners, all the modules we built here. So by using this analysis, strategy analysis, pestle in AI, so this is we no need to conduct the analysis manually. This AI can help us to do that analysis. Okay, so here just you can give your organization year and which product you are focusing on, to which customer group, which market you are focusing on, your plant and resource. If there is any another considerations, if you have any specific requirement on while doing the pestle analysis, you can input your considerations also, and you can just click on the generate. So here we have the AI modules. So with this, we can do the analysis and everything. This is the existing one what we recently generated. So like way, the AI module can provide the analysis for the uh, all the analysis. So for the pestle, it has provided like this. Okay. So like way we can conduct the analysis for the porters, four corners and everything. And also we have the analysis by AI. Whatever the production data we have, so with that, this AI can provide the uh, performance insights and then recommend actions as per our data and everything. And we have the talk to data here. So we have the huge data in our production server. So we can't able to find any single information. So instead of searching all the modules and everything, the point of views and everything, this talk to data can help us to get the direct output. So here you can just enter your query and click on go. This AI can access our production server. Okay, by using so with that it can provide the outcome of that, the output. Okay, if you want to know any particular employee performance in any particular month, so it will directly give that. So
Yeah.
like way we have the
Jyothsna, can
talk
you
to data
conclude?
framework.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, please
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, just conclude whatever you are saying here.
Yeah, so uh, so like this way, here we have the fruiStrategy application. So it can be suits to any organization, and also it very easy to work for the strategy to business excellence. So usually, with having the without having the strategy, so the companies they can work hard, but they can't move in the right direction. So if there is strategy and then business excellence in the right way very strongly, so everything goes well here. So that's why I truly recommend that our fruit strategy application It's really works well for the strategy and then business excellency. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the given opportunity.
Thank you, Jyothsna. A very nice presentation, demo of the solution. To achieve business excellence, you need to align to the strategy. So that's what the fruit strategy tells about. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions to Ms. Jyothsna, please write to us. She will try to answer offline. So we are running 10 minutes